Hello everyone, welcome to Road to Cat 99. This side Pallav Goel, and I hope you are watching me amidst your preparation. I just want to talk with you guys regarding how the things are going on the other side. Uh, you must be feeling a lot of pressure, a lot of tension due to the low mock scores or something else, but I would say keep hustling. It's around 4:30 a.m. right now. I am currently recording this video for you guys. uh, there's a lot of hustle, there is a lot of stress already at I am Ahmedabad, and these all would be very fruitful, like all would be worth. So if we are doing the struggles, that means you also have to do the struggle in the upcoming years. The life would not be easy at all. Don't think that after clearing the cat the life would be easy. Just as soon as you get to know that you are getting the required percentile to receive the IIM Ahmedabad or any IIM's call, you have to start your interview preparation right at the moment, because just after 10 to 20 days they will bombard your Gmails with a lot of uh, personal forms, right, where you have to put the stuff and you have to carefully put that stuff. I'm just telling you all the things because many of you might be thinking that you have already done enough of your preparation, you are tired, you don't have much of the energy left. Believe me, you require energy at every point of time in the life, at least for the next 3 to 4 years. A lot of energy would be required. So that means you have to put the energy, a lot of energy in the upcoming months, right? If you know that even after getting a better percentile, even after getting the interview call, you would have to put a lot of energy, you would have to do a lot of hard work, then why not to do that amount of hard work right now? Why you are not starting right now? You should be doing whatever you can for the cat. The first thing is cat, not the interview call, nothing. Everything depends highly on the cat. The second thing I do want to talk about is there is a lot of noise going around the graduation marks, the class 10th marks, the class 12th marks, how all these would impact your CAT performance and everything. The first thing is that the CAT question paper doesn't know how much you have scored in the past. It really doesn't know whether you, as an aspirant, are intelligent or a dumb person. You yourself have to define yourself who you are. And the only way to define yourself is through your performance in the cat. People will judge you only on the basis of cat, only on the basis of cat performance, not on the basis of mocks or not on the basis of 10th 12th graduation, nothing. Obviously there are, you are in competition with a lot of people who have good 10th 12th score, even the good graduation score also, but that competition will start only after the interview calls, right? Before the interview calls, before the cat, the only thing that matters is cat. And believe me, no matter what your 10th 12th graduation score is, if you have a very good percentile at the cat, right, you have a decent chance. I mean, you have a very good chance to convert any of the call. As soon as you receive the interview call, you have equal chance to convert it. All that matters is interview after it. So the main process, the main thing that you have to do right now is to put everything for your CAT preparation into your CAT preparation, right? Don't do anything else. Don't think about anything else, because you can't change anything. You can't even change the selection criteria of any IM, right? They are giving you call or they are not giving you call. That's not your call. That's not your agenda. You just have to accept the truth. You just have to accept the fact. Don't bother, don't go into calculations of whether you would receive the call or whether you don't receive the call, because believe me, your cat score matters a lot. And I would say there is a correlation and there is no correlation between your mock scores and the CAT scores. Even if you're performing a very good scores overall in the mock consistently, you might have a bad day or you might give a bad performance during the D day. Right? If you give a bad performance on the D day, your mock scores would not matter at all. You can't claim your mock scores, right? And if you're performing very poorly, consistently in every mock, but on the D day, you have confidence to crack the CAT. You are just putting all you have learned, what all you have learned in the past months, right? Just put what all you have learned, just apply it right? Don't become nervous, be calm. If you are doing this on the D day, believe me, you would receive a very high percentile, more than your expectations, right? It would be very unexpected for you, right? So you have 3 months. You have 3 complete months to focus. 3 months is more than enough. If you double your efforts, obviously, as an aspirant, we become light on our prep, right? Because we have been doing the same thing for the last 6 to 7 months, and by this time, many of you, right, might have feeling disturbed, lazy, anything, right? But just for the last 3 months, if you double your efforts, you would not have 3 months, you would have 6 months because you just doubled your efforts, right? And believe me, even if you have hundreds of problems, even if you are doing the job, if you have family problems, if you have personal issues, if you are dedicated enough for the CAT, you can easily take out time from all these problems, right? If you're dedicated enough, 3 4 hours or even 4 to 5 hours, 5 to 6 hours is not that much. I know it becomes very hectic with the job, right? At least with the job it becomes hectic, I do know that. But just bear it for the 3 months. After the 3 months, the process would not be that hectic. And believe me, you would be on the cloud nine if you get your desired percentile. And believe me, you would be very disappointed if you don't get your desired percentile, right? You would have a lot of regrets. You would have to prepare for one more year. You would have to wait for 12 months with uncertainty. You would have a fear in your mind, right? That what if I perform very bad again in the CAT? So this is the high time to take the mocks. This is the high time to learn the new things. This is high time to consult with your mentors. This is high time to design a perfect strategy. By the perfect, I mean that you should have your unique strategy. And that strategy should work around 80 to 90% time. Don't change your strategy during the actual CAT. Many students, what they do during the actual CAT is they try to change their strategy because they think, even I was one of them in the mocks. I used to think that if I change the strategy, if I introduce a new strategy, I might get some unexpected scores. I did get, but it was on the lower side, not on the higher side. So I don't want you guys to test out new strategy in your actual CAT and get devastated by poor performance, right? The one assurance which I would like to give to all of you is that the things can be completely changed if you start right now also. If you have confidence, if you are not wasting time on WhatsApp groups, if you are not indulging in long chats, long family talks, long friends talks, the things can be changed. But you have to be dedicated enough for that. You have to be very serious for that. And you have to put all the efforts you can for that. Believe me, CAT won't surprise you. CAT won't surprise you at all in terms of the difficulty level and in terms of the scores that you would get. if you're not putting enough efforts, you would not get enough marks. It is very clear. If you're putting all your efforts, you would get your desired percentile or your potential percentile. CAT paper would be of the same difficulty level, or I would say it would be lower or at least on the par with the mocks. It would not be very difficult as compared to the mocks, right? But why do people say that the CAT actual paper is easier than the mocks? The reason being is that the performance given by the candidate in the actual paper is not as efficient as they used to give during the mocks. The reason for that is that they become nervous, they do overthink, they introduce new strategies, they try out new things in the actual CAT, right? They are unable to control their nerves during the actual CAT. So all these traits, all these knowledge you have to build in the next 3 months, and it is easily achievable. All you need is consistency and your hard work. Nothing else. Nothing else. You should not be indulging in any shit talks, right? Don't discuss your academic performance, your background, nothing. Even if you are engineer, even if you are non-engineer, you have to do it. The syllabus won't change for the non-engineers, right? And there are a whole lot of non-engineers that score exceptionally well, and there are a whole lot of non-engineers that perform very poorly as compared to non-engineers also, right? There is not much difference between the engineers and the non-engineers. Only difference is how much you know. Even if you don't know, even if you don't have a background about maths or about DL, or your VRC is weak or something like that, the things can be improved, right? But again, if you have a lot of syllabus left to cover, you have to put in more efforts. And if there is not much things to cover, you just have to refine your strategies, you just have to refine your knowledge base. That's all. Believe me, every candidate has, I would say, pain points in one of the three sections. And if you are also having some pains in any of the sections, don't get nervous. It is quite common, and it is quite possible to improve on that areas. So focus on improving rather than becoming nervous. Why I'm focusing on nervousness so much? Because in my personal experience, I was the one person who used to become very nervous during the mocks, and even in the actual CAT I became very nervous, and I performed very poorly in the penultimate CAT. So I request all of you to have control of your nerves, to try out different types of mocks of the varied difficulty levels, and also be in touch with your mentors, with your seniors, and keep taking guidance from them. And the one most important thing is also start discussing the things with your peers in the WhatsApp groups or in the Telegram groups. You can easily find a lot of, I would say, students with high aptitude, right? With high logical skills, with exceptional VRC skills. Take learnings from them, right? Make them learn some things out of your knowledge, and also take back learnings from them. Thank you, and I wish you all the very best for upcoming CAT. Thank you.